No, look like my signal decent out here. Man, I'm trying to stay in the light. See if we gonna get some people in the room today. Yeah. I guess I gotta keep this close. Look like we got 2 people in the room. We got 3. Everybody hit the thumbs up. See if we gonna get some people in the room today. We got 1 so far. Taxi truck at 80. What's up, man? I'm doing good today, man. Just checking in on y'all, man. Trying to do a quick Q&A, see if anybody got some questions. It's been a while since I did a live video, so I figured I'd see if people gonna come in the room. Hopefully I caught everybody at a decent time. You know, since I'm all the way out here in California, so my times, I'm behind compared to everybody else, so I don't know, man. I'll start Swift school on Monday. Hey, that's what's up. What state or city you starting school? Where they got you going, leaving now at? What school are you going to? Well, not the name of it, but what city? It's probably somewhere in Texas if compared to your name, Texas Trucker. Most likely Texas. Oh, okay. Yeah, man, I've been down there, Texas, a few times. Hey, man, congratulations, man. Got best of luck, man. Just stay focused and give it your all. So are you going OTI once you start, or are you just gonna be regional or something? Come on, I'm trying to get y'all some light. This damn light is horrible. I probably gotta keep it close like this. Yeah, man. So let me just talk. Maybe people come in the room then. Oh, long haul. Yeah, OTR the way to go, man. You definitely enjoy yourself out here, man. The OTR definitely way to go. I've been out here for about 15 months, man. I love it, man. Mostly every place that I've been to, I've been there at least probably close to 10 times now, man. And just there's nothing better than seeing the country from the ground instead of being in a plane. Can you bring your spouse or your girlfriend on a truck? Yes, you can bring any relative as long as they're over. They have to be over the age of 12, actually. As long as they're over the age of 12, like if you have kids, you can bring them on a truck during, I think, June to like the middle or end of August. From that time, if they're 12 years or older, 12 to 18 years, I think, or older, you only can bring them on during June all the way to August. But anybody over 18 years old or whatever, you can. All you gotta do is just fill out a I forgot the name of the form, but you can fill it out at any terminal, or you can fill it out before you even hit the road, I think. And you can call your driver manager or whatever. Once you get off your trainer truck and you get your own truck, you can set that up at any terminal, or even get with your DM or whatever. Just fill out the proper paperwork. You can bring anybody along with you, as long as they're at the appropriate age or whatever. But yeah, you'll be fine. Yeah, cause next year I want to bring my daughter with me for at least a month on the road. I want to bring her with me or whatever, so she can see different places or whatever. And cause she said she want to get on the truck with me one day and and come to work with me. So I probably end up bringing her next summer or whatever. But right now I'm just chilling. I got a load that I'm picking up. I'm picking this load up out here in California. Then I got to run it to Wisconsin. It's like a 1,900-mile run. It's due in like 2 days. So one thing I do like about since I've been with a student or whatever, the longer miles that I've been getting, and I also been going to a lot of places that I didn't have a chance to go to when I was a solo driver. Like a week ago, I was just in New York City in the Bronx, stuck in the middle of Harlem, in the middle of nowhere. Never thought that I would ever do that. Okay, thanks. Are the instructors tough or nice? I really don't know. I didn't go to school out there in Texas, so it depends. I'm really not sure. Man, I'm trying to stay close to this light. I'm really not sure, so maybe just give it your all and just try not to bump heads with none of the instructors and follow instructions, and you'll do fine. I'm quite sure you're going to have a bunch of them that's probably going to be a pain in your a-hole. I can't cuss on my video because I don't want them to start taking my videos down. I'm not sure if I want to go to Swift or Steven Transport. Any tips? I can't really give you. I really don't have the answer to that question because I don't really know anything about. I know of Steven Transportation, but I never worked there, or I don't know anybody that really worked there. If you really want to watch videos about Steven Transport, you can check out King D-Raj page. He's a mentor, a trainer over there at Steven Transport. But if you have any Swift questions, since you're on a live video, I'm here to answer them for you if you want me to. But that's the only tips I can give you. I can only give you tips about Swift. I never worked for Steven Transport. Well, I don't know anybody personally who works there. What about California? How are they there? I don't know if you're talking about the school or you just talking about the California state. I know the California state, they very strict. 55 is the speed limit. They got the inspections. Then you got the inspections at the border of the state line, and then the 40-foot mark. That's what a lot of people really don't like. That's why a lot of people don't come to California. But I like to come out here every once in a while just for the scenery. But I don't really like taking too many California loads because I'll be afraid that I'm going to get stuck with a load that's going to be overweight to where I can't keep my tandems legal because that 40-foot mark rule. It's just really irritating. It's just irritating. Taylor, what's up? What's up, Taylor, man? I'm on my trainer's truck right now. Hey, man, get out here and get this money, man. You starting off on the right path, man. I was talking about instructors. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I can't really talk about any instructors in different cities. And only one I really know about is Illinois. So I really don't know about like the instructors at some of these schools because certain states where Swift have terminals or where they hiring, some cities or some states where they where Swift grabbing new students from, all of them not really dealing with instructors from Swift. Some of them are third-party schools that Swift is just paying the cost up front for you. So I really don't know. I mean, I really can't answer that question. All I can say is just, man, keep your head up. and just pay attention and ask questions to certain things that you don't understand, and and also study. Also, once you are at school or whatever, when you're not in class, you should still be in the frame. You should be in the state of mind of just studying, like for your pre-trip and stuff like that. Cause that's the main thing that you really want to really, besides the road and the yard skills, the pre-trip is something that you really want to study on and put more time into when you're back at the hotel, or even if you're going home. I don't know if you're staying at the hotel or not for the school, but even if you just say this, when you have your free time, when class is over, you should be studying for your pre-trip, because the pre-trip is very long. It's easy to forget if you wait to the last minute to start studying, because the 4 weeks that you're going to be at school can go by just like that. So you even get the pre-trip printed offline and stuff like that. So yeah, you can even get the pre-trip printed offline. Just look it up on Google. So that's probably the best advice I can give. Yeah, so right now I've been training. I've been a mentor for about 3 weeks now. Yeah, about 3 weeks now. I wasn't successful with my first student. We had a disagreement, so we just parted ways, and I've been with my second student for about 2.5 weeks now. Yeah, so he's got about over 100 hours already. So we've been rolling teaming cross country. We went from Wisconsin all the way to Boise, Idaho, in like a day and a half. Yeah, about a day and a half. About 20. Whatever. It was about a 20-hour ride. We got there the next day or whatever. So I really enjoy being a mentor or whatever. I'm learning a lot out here also. This is like another phase or another step in my career. It's like I'm learning all over. It's like I'm a student myself, because during my first year or whatever, I was just learning how to drive the truck and be a good truck driver or whatever. So now I'm learning from my students on how to become a better mentor, a better teacher or whatever. You know, I still make mistakes from time to time and stuff like that, but you know, I still try to give it my all or whatever. Like last week was a real big test when I got stuck in New York. With me and my student, I had my student driving, and I had to navigate without a GPS out of New York City. And you know, everybody know New York City is not a place to really take lightly or joke about when you're in the when you're driving a semi truck in New York City. So yeah, man, I had to remain calm and get us out of the jam that we was in or whatever. But I'm feeling good, man. I had to get used to sharing my truck, because I first got out here. I've been out so long riding solo by myself, but I still been to so many places just by myself, really, and just enjoying the time out here. One thing that I haven't been able to do is really get off the truck and stop the truck and just relax like I used to. Because I used to roll like 3 weeks straight. Then I'd take like a 34, take like 2 days off. And I stop in like a big city like Denver, Memphis. But lately all I've been doing is just rolling hard, man. Just last week ago I was just in New York City. Now I'm all the way in California. So yeah, man, I went from California all the way up towards Wisconsin. No, I went from New York City all the way to Missouri, shot back up north to Wisconsin, Went from Wisconsin back down to Illinois, shot all the way across to Idaho. Went from Idaho, went down to Nevada. From Nevada, went through Vegas, right here in Cali now. All within less than 7 days, man. So, yeah, man. It's just me and my student. When I'm asleep, he's just driving, and when he's asleep, I'm just driving. We just been tag teaming and just keeping the wheels moving or whatever. You know, I was doing that like by myself. Like I usually roll about 4.5 hours flat before I even think about even pulling over to use the washroom. If I'm not hungry, I'll ride about 4.5 hours and probably stop for like 5 minutes to use the washroom, but get right back on my truck and I'll run my clock down until I got probably at least 1 hour left before I have to take my 30-minute break. And by me doing that, that leaves me with so much time on my 14-hour clock. So I will have at least about 2 hours on my 14-hour clock, you know, when I take my 30-minute break. So now when I take that first 30-minute break, I still have, about an hour and a half on my 14. So even if I do want to take another 30-minute break, I still got 1 hour of headroom on my 14-hour clock. So that's how you maximize your drive time if you want to, you know, get your loads delivered on time and just keep rolling or whatever. Right now, I got my student on taking the 34. Yeah, I'm making my miles, man. I got like, 4,200 miles this week. I got like 4,200 miles this week or whatever. I probably could have got a little bit more, but my student rolling off recaps. But the way I've been planning, most of the way that we've been rolling like 3 weeks straight. No 34 sitting or nothing. The only 34s that I'm the only one that really done a 34, but it wasn't like I intentionally tried to take a 34. We had problems at some of the shippers to where we had to shut down, and I just had my student working the majority of the time or whatever. So I was still being a sleeper. Next thing I know, stuff gets straightened out the next day. Now look at my clock. I've been in a sleeper for about 34 hours. And the truck is still moving. So now I'm at the terminal. I got my student doing a 34-hour reset now. We're under a load. I'm getting ready to pick that up. And we're going to shoot up to Vegas. Then we're going to chill out. And then we're going to chill out in Vegas or whatever. And then leave out tomorrow afternoon. We're going to be there by Sunday. Now, his 34 already started. I got my 34 in yesterday. Now, he's going to have his 34 reset. It's going to reset and he's going to get a fresh 70-hour clock tomorrow morning. So that way, I just snuck in 2 34s without sitting at a truck stop, a terminal, or a rest area. I did it while we were still in motion, still getting the miles and getting money, and still made my trips on time. So you gotta work on planning, pre-planning whenever you out here, you know. So this how I used to do it when I was a solo driver. I used to try to plan my 34s. I used to plan my 34s while I was sitting on the load. And if I did take my 34, I would take my 34 and start it on a Tuesday and be back rolling, be available for another load Thursday midnight. Because the pay period starts Thursday morning, 12 a.m. on Thursday, and ends the next following Thursday at 12 a.m. So I would usually try to fit in a 34 while I was under a load. So pre-planning is very important when you out here. So that's another thing you want to think about, man, and maximize the money, maximize your money. Because there was times where if I would have stayed according to the schedule, I would only hit like 2,200 miles. But I got my load delivered on time. I mean, early. I got my loads delivered on early. I got on the phone with my DM. They set up to where I was able to drop the trailer off at a terminal and have somebody else take it for the rest of the way. and I got me a new load, and that was like 900 miles. So I ended up getting an extra 800 miles, man. Thanks for the info. Yeah, man, I try my best, man. That's why I try to give out as much information as possible when I'm doing my videos or whatever. So I try to do my best, man. So right now, man, I'm just started training or whatever. So I'm still learning and getting better at training or whatever. Like my weakness was really at first I was having a little bit of problem of instructing my students on how to back the trailer up. Like when you are about to park and you backing up between a trailer or a truck or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Hey man, Texas Trucker, hey, thanks for watching all my videos, man. I really appreciate it. But I was having troubles with giving good information on really instructing my students on how to really back the truck up. But I got better at it or whatever. I made a few mistakes, but I made sure that my student didn't hit anything. So I got me some Bluetooth headsets. Mia Michaels, thanks for the videos. No problem, man. I just want to thank y'all for watching or whatever. Y'all can feel free to ask any questions. So I'm just filling in. Right now till you guys ask me. To you guys, if you guys got any questions or whatever. Got my CDLs today. Congrats. Best of luck and stay safe. Welcome to the industry. It's definitely definitely about to get better for you. Everything's definitely about to get better for you. So protect your CDLs, drive safe. When you bagging up, get out and look all the time. Even if somebody is spotting you, make sure that you're getting out and looking also while you're bagging up and stuff like that. So I was having a little bit of trouble, just instructing my students on backing up. But I got better at it or whatever. I even been helping out a few people at the truck stop or terminals and stuff like, not at the terminals, but the truck stop or the shipper. Like yesterday, I was helping out this prime driver. He was having troubles backing up, but he was like, he was on his fourth load, the fourth load of his whole entire career as a solo driver. It was his fourth load. So he still was at that beginning stage where I think he was still a little bit nervous. He was a little bit nervous or whatever. I could tell because the way we was at like a shipper, right? And they had like 1 million trucks and trailers and everybody just flying by. A lot of drivers are impatient. So he probably was getting a little bit of nervous and just was overthinking it. But my instructor skills kicked in, and I got out my truck instead of just sitting back and watching him. I got him out. I got out the truck. I had him stop his truck, and I gave him instructions. I guided him step by step or whatever, and I got him in his dock, bagged up in between 2 trailers and a truck. Both had it was just 2 trailers, and he had like the middle. He was in the middle of both of them. That's where his dock. I got him in there less than 1 minute and 30 seconds. So I'm like, man, I did kind of good, and he didn't hit nothing. And all he do was just listen to my instructions, and I was like, oh man, I might be really good at being a teacher, and I just didn't know it or whatever. Maybe I just finally found something that I'm actually. I got a lot of talent, or I got a lot of talents, different talents. But this is something that I can actually get paid for doing and actually being good at it. Me and Mike was hitting the road Tuesday with a mentor. I'm now Swift employed. Yes, you are. Enjoy yourself and listen to your instructor, your mentor. Be ready to drive at least 7 to 8 hours a day, and just be safe. Do you get to take your truck home? Yeah, you get to take your truck home. The way Swift works is every 7 days you earn 1 day of home time. So let's say you stay out a week. That's one day. That's 1 day you earn. You stay out 2 weeks. That's 2 days you earn, etc. So that's how the home policy works for Swift. But you can take your truck home. But one thing, if you're gonna stay a company driver, if you're planning to stay home for more than 7 days, be prepared to turn your truck in, because they will take the truck from you if you're going to stay home for more than 7 days. But it's not like you're going to get fired or anything. When you come back on your hometown, they'll give you a new truck. So that's not really an issue. Man, Swift got me in West Virginia trying to get out of here. Wait, he did say something else before that. What's his name? Tommy Lee. So are you at school, or are you waiting on your mentor? Which one it is? I don't wanna. He probably got out of here, but yeah, man, I'm still learning out here. Where you at in Cali? I'm out here at the Jurupa Valley terminal for Swift. I'm in like Southern California or whatever. I know I look kind of sleepy right now because I really haven't been able to get that much sleep or whatever. So I just left there. Oh man, you are probably a few hours or a day behind me. Driving solo. Been driving 6 months. Oh, that's what's up, man. Oh, okay, man. See, you must be stuck. You must went into the weekend without a preset or a load on you already. And I know how that be, especially like if you're in like West Virginia or something. If you ain't get nothing good before the weekend, you really ain't gonna get nothing good once the weekend hit if you ain't have a preset on you already. So man, I know that must be that gotta suck. Keeping it 100 trucking, you got pretty eyes. Thanks for the compliment. I really appreciate it. Now where you at? Is Swift a good company? Is it a good company? I think it is. I've been here for 15 months, and I love it here, man. I think it's a good company. Everybody's experience is different, but I'm gonna say, in my opinion, I think it's a good company, and that's why I'm still here. I haven't had a bad experience to where I feel like I don't want to leave this company just so soon. No, man, I just put the time in. I put the work in. My reputation precedes me, so they know that I'm a good driver. And as long as you show your potential and do what you need to do, get your loads delivered on time, be available for loads when they need you to be available, even do the planners, a couple favorites, and man, they'll look out for you and throw you some good miles, man. I did 100 miles running solo or whatever. Tommy Lee, you leasing? No, I'm not leasing right now. I'm a mentor, but I'm still a company driver. I really don't plan on leasing until around like January or whatever. But I do plan on leasing. But I'm just not trying to do it right now because I just moved into my new spot. I just moved from Chicago to a whole nother state. So I'm just trying to get my house situated and kind of get that set up before I even plan on leasing or whatever. I need to get a few things in order, but I do plan on leasing. I'll probably most likely when I do lease, I'm not gonna say if, but when I do lease here, I'm gonna get me a Freightliner, probably a 15 or a 16. I love the Freightliners. Warriors jersey. I actually bought this jersey. I got a hat that goes with it. I actually bought this jersey out here like 3 weeks after they won the championship back in this summer. I got this jersey out here by the terminal at a Burlington Coat Factories. Now the original jersey, like the real price, if you buy it like online or you buy it at like a Nike store or something like that, you're gonna spend about $100. I got this for like $30, the whole jersey, and it's authentic. You see the Adidas sign, it's authentic, and I got it for like $30. I bought it out here in California. You know, I bought it because I just like it. Yeah, man, it's a deal. Y'all, I try to save money out here. It's not so bad. Just have to be business savvy. Yeah, it is. Leasing really ain't bad. You just gotta know how to. Just gotta be smart with your money and save it. I got a 2017 Freightliner Cali automatic. I like mine, no complaints. Yeah, I'm in a Kenworth right now. I had a Freightliner. I had a 15. I had a Freightliner ever since I've been here. I jumped into this Kenworth like 2 weeks ago, and I'm about ready to get rid of it right now. Like, my cruise control is just gone. I got to get that serviced, and my Qualcomm is starting to freeze up and all that, so I got to get that serviced. So I like the Kenworth truck. I really am a big fan of the Kenworth. But if I'm gonna lease anything, I'm most likely gonna lease the Freightliner. And if I'm gonna go to automatic when I start leasing, just for the low maintenance on it, and you also save fuel with you save money on fuel with the automatic. So that's what I'm gonna do. Go to automatic, and when I do get my truck in January, I'm still gonna be a mentor. So yeah, man, I'm gonna stay doing this mentor thing for a while. I liked it. At first, I thought I wasn't gonna really like it. That's why I was like, no, I don't want a mentor. I don't think I can really deal with somebody being on my truck. I want to have my own space and stuff like that. But I'm adjusted to it. I like it. Special Cali. Kenworth and Volvo are the best when it comes to style and comfort. Yeah, it is. The Volvo actually has more space in the sleeper berth. That's one of the good trucks to actually either team or train and have a co-driver if you're gonna actually have a co-driver on your truck. But the Freightliner says hello fuel, I got 9 miles per gallon. Yeah, that's one thing I like about the Freightliner. You will save money on fuel. That's why I get my own truck. I definitely gonna give me a Freightliner. Can you mentor for a month, then take a month off, then mentor again, like take a break every other month? Oh yeah, I can take off as long as I want. I don't have to actually grab a student every time I'm done with a student. I can just grab a student and say I want to take 2 months off. The thing is, if you take more than 60 days off, you gotta go take that class all over again. That class is like 8 hours long. So I don't really see me taking too much time off with grabbing a student. I think whenever I'm gonna grab a student, and every time my student upgrades, take their 200 hours, get their 200 hours, I'm gonna end up going back to the house, take my home time for a couple of days, and that's it. Logging off, drive safe, bro. Nice talking to you. Nice talking to you too, man, and drive safe. I already know how it is, man. You gotta keep rolling. Perfect. It's nice to have a breather. Yeah, it really is. You don't have to actually have to have somebody in your truck all the time. Sometimes I might not train. I might take a month off or maybe 2 weeks off just to get a breather, or just get some space and some private time to myself. So that's one thing I do like about it. But if you go over 60 days without a student, then they're going to want you to take that class all over again. And I just don't want to sit in no class for 8 hours all over again just to recertify. Just don't want to do it. Let me see if anybody else got any more questions. What you know about intermodal? Is it money in there? I heard there's good money into doing that. I'm really not that educated on doing modal, or whatever I call it. I've never done it, or I don't know anybody that ever done it. So I don't want to actually. I'm not gonna act like I know anything about it and start talking about something I really don't know about, because I don't want to give out bad information. But there's a lot of truck drivers on YouTube that does any division that's out here, reefer, flatbed. You got regional, local, you got OTR, intermodal. You even can look up companies that does intermodal and speak with a recruiter and call up multiple companies if you have to get an idea of the type of money that you can make and what you're going to be dealing with. I think you said that it's going to be. I think if you're doing intermodal, you might want to get like a TWIC card if you're going to go to like the ports of certain areas, so you don't have to get a escort. I'm not sure. I'm just going to leave that subject alone. I don't want to go and give out bad information. Let's see. Perfect. Can you mentor? That ain't needed. Yeah, but the good thing about the trucking industry, man, there's money to be made out here, man. You just gotta keep your license clean, get out here and grind, put the time in. Like I said, I think Swift is a good company. I already have 15 months of experience. I could have left and went to another company if I felt like it wasn't, if the Swift wasn't the right company for me. Because I paid off my student loan that Swift paid for my school, the schooling that I went to actually get my CDLs. I'm done paying Swift on that. They took their final payment back in September, so I could have left for 2 months ago, but I haven't. I like it here. I love it here, or whatever. Is this a company that I know that I think about retiring from? I'm not sure. I don't really think about it, but honestly, I want to be able to. I want to be my own boss and actually become an owner, I want to become an owner operator, actually, where I own my own truck. So right now I'm just doing the company thing, and then I'm going to move up or whatever, do the leasing. Once I get done doing the leasing, then I'm going to just get my own truck and do my owner operator thing, and hopefully I can start a fleet in a couple of years. You know, if I work hard enough, man, and put my mind to do it, I'm doing the auto parts division. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. That ain't bad. So what Tommy Lee, so what area do you stay in when you doing your dedicated routes? Are you just northeast, southeast, midwest? Let me see. Do anybody got any questions? No, I don't see any more questions. Yeah, man. So I know I gotta get ready and take me a quick nap or whatever, because I've really been up since the early morning and all that. Mostly Midwest and East. Okay. Man, that East Coast, man, it's kind of tight out there, man. It's hard to find parking and all that, man. I like going out to the East Coast and then bouncing right back to the West Coast. Because the truck stops out there, man, they fill up quick. It could be 12 in the noon. It could be 12 in the afternoon. Truck stop is full. And so, I don't know, man. But I'm about to get ready and log up off of here. And I'm going to get back to making my videos or whatever. I'm probably do another live video by the end of the week. Giving you guys an update on something. Right now, I just been filming like a weekly vlog of you know, my day, what I've been doing on a daily basis with my student, going to Shepherd, stuff like that. I probably don't end up dropping until I finish recording or whatever. But I want to thank everybody that got on my live feed and you know, to watch my video today or whatever. And I want to thank everybody who do watch all my videos or whatever. You know, I couldn't continue this channel without you guys supporting and watching. But it's been your boy Trucker States. It's been real. It's been great. And I'm out. Like and subscribe, hit the bell. And I'm out.